People, welcome to Carnage Extra. And we are back. Some World Cup action, a huge game on this Saturday night. Portugal versus Colombia. And I'm excited for this. I cannot wait for kickoff because if you know how I feel about Colombia, my favorite player of all time, James Rodriguez, 2014 World Cup. If it was not for him, there would be no football carnage. There would be no Carnage Extra. There'd be no watch-alongs. There would be none of this content from me if it was not for James Rodriguez. So this is my number one player. This is my guy. I will die defending James. And I think tonight he is going to cook. But at the same time, I am a bit conflicted because they're playing Portugal. CR7. Yeah, I know this is also someone that's in my top 5 favorite players of all time. Real Madrid legend, the GOAT, CR7. So, on one side, I was initially saying I want Colombia to win this match. But on the other side, I kind of want Portugal to win. Now, let me explain. If Portugal beats Colombia tonight, they will top the group. If Portugal tops the group, they are on the exact same side of the bracket as Argentina. This would mean that we could get a potential Messi versus Ronaldo quarterfinal matchup of the World Cup. And this is the last big one for both of them. Could you imagine that? That would be the biggest game in sports history. As things stand right now, because Colombia are currently top of the group, they are going to be potentially playing Argentina in the quarterfinals. But if Portugal win this match, could you imagine the storylines? Could you imagine how that would go? Ronaldo, Messi, World Cup. Winner advances, loser goes home. Do or die. So because of that, it makes me want Portugal to get the dub. But if I had to pick a team right now, look, I'm rooting for Colombia, okay? But I hope, you know what? Yeah, I'm really conflicted here, chat. I just don't care. Give me a good game. Give me a good game, right? Let's get a bunch of goals and just let the best team win. I'm not going to be upset either way. But my guy James, I'm going to need to see an absolute banger in this match. I'm going to need Ronaldo to score as well. Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Get into the live chat and let me know what your predictions are. Don't forget to vote on the poll so that I can really know who you think is going to win. Right now, Portugal have 67% of the votes. Make sure you smash that like button. And like I said, man, interact. Big up to okjersey.com. Link is pinned at the top of the live chat. Amazing quality kits. Use my code WILL. Come on, people. Yo, y'all know I love the retro kits, man. I love the retros. You guys can get it as well. Use my code WILL. You'll save money at checkout. And I also need you guys to go over to tribuna.com. The link is in my description. It's a football website. They give breaking news. They give articles. You guys can also write your own opinions, interact with different people who are in the community, and they are really good.
Same Hokey Fest
right?
love.
So I need you guys to go check them out. And also, right, they do have an app called Football Extra. You can download that. Same thing. So go over there, check them out, people. But what are you guys saying, though? I'm very conflicted for this match. Very. Like, I don't know. Because I want Messi versus Ronaldo in the quarterfinals. So I am leaning towards that, but I'm not going to be rooting against Colombia either. So, like I said, let the best team win. Whoever gets the 3 points or whoever loses, I'm not going to be upset. Bro says I'm more Colombian than Pablo Escobar. Oh, my days. Shout out to Kid Fury. Instead of choosing, let's have a good game. Exactly. That's how I feel. But I was going to always be wearing my Colombia kit. I was looking at the kits. I didn't know which one to pick. Yo, V Shaw, what's going on, bro? Shout out Plastic Orange. 0-0. Everyone dies of boredom and regret their life choices. All right, Jason. I mean, damn, bro. I bet you're fun at parties. What is that, bro? What is that? Come on, man.
What? What the fuck?
What do I think about the Jude performance? I mean, look, this is to be expected from the best midfielder in the world. I mean, I'm not surprised by that performance. Some other people may be, but not I. This is what I expect, right? We're not talking about Pedri. We're talking about someone that actually makes an impact in these matches. So, I mean, look, Jude doing his thing. Of course. Of course, bro. Yo, shout out to Ben. What's good, brother? What's the needed score to get Argentina versus Portugal? I don't think there needs to be a specific scoreline. Yeah. So, Khaled, it's as simple as this, bro. Portugal just needs to win. That's it. If Portugal tops the group, then they could face Argentina in the quarterfinals. If Portugal stays second, then they will play Croatia, and they won't be able to meet Argentina in the quarterfinals, if I'm not mistaken. So, look, do you want the storyline for Ronaldo versus Messi, or do you want CR7 to still lose this game right here? Madrid leading the World Cup in GA. I mean, the biggest club is dominating on the biggest stage. I don't think any of us are really surprised. Yo, King, what's good? I know whenever Jude scores, he thinks about Jonas. Yo, Jonas was in the Chaos group chat doing a lot of cope. A lot of cope. Mans was crying about that Jude masterclass. Yes, sir. In honor of Pablo, I'm going to need Will to try and pronounce my name for the first time. Oh, my gosh. Bro, you trying to catch me out? All right. Let me try. Let me see. Flescobar. That's got to be Flescobar. How do you even get the letters to look like that? Hey, look, man. Shout out to Pablo Escobar, man. We are beating Portugal today. Arriba, Colombia. Yeah. Hey, look, man. Somebody got to go check on Jonas. He was not doing well after that Jude masterclass, okay? Brother was in the Chaos group chat crying. I told him, yo, look, this is not Pedri, okay? Don't expect my midfielder to be out there and do nothing for 90 minutes. When Jude is playing a match, you know something special is going to happen, right? Not just 5-yard passes to get your sofa score rating up because you have a high completion percentage. That's what I told him. That's a real bad man right there. That's what I had to tell him, bro. Portugal will win 3-2 or 3-1. Yeah, I do think it'll be like a 3-2 kind of match. But I feel like Portugal don't normally do well versus South American teams. I could be wrong. Yo, Honey, you're not lying. Funny thing about your name being Honey. My little cousin is at my house right now, and she brought her dog. Guess what her dog's name is? Guess what her dog's name is? Now, again, it doesn't matter if Portugal or Colombia lose. Both of these teams have already qualified. Like, they are already through, right? But the question is, will Portugal be able to top the group? Because, again, if Portugal are top, if Portugal come top, they will potentially face Argentina in the quarterfinals. And that would be absolute cinema. Yo, Billy! I nailed it? Hey, big up Flesco Bar. Long live Colombia. Yeah, you know, in my town, there's a lot of Colombians, bro. Like, I was out earlier, and I was doing some running around, and there were a lot of Colombians that were wearing their kits. But here are the starting 11s, chat. Portugal versus Argentina must be a match. You think they're about to let Colombia win? Let's see what CR7 does. I think this is going to be a competitive game. Portugal are better than Colombia. But I think Colombia could do something. Like, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if, for example, Colombia scores first. Don't be shocked. They have a very good team. You guys see the starting 11 on the screen. Colombia, they're not a pushover. They're definitely going to make it difficult for Portugal. Khaled, that is an insane comment, brother. That is insane. Why would you say that? Why would you say that, bro? Ruben Neves instead of João Neves. Yeah. I think, you know, like maybe João Neves just needed some rest. That could be what it is. Like maybe João Neves just needed some rest, bro. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Ruben Neves is a very good player. I would have took him at Real Madrid. I wanted us to sign him in the summer. Sorry, in January, if you guys remember. I was pretty upset that we didn't explore that market opportunity with his contract running down with Al Hilal, but we ended up not doing it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty dumb, the fact that we didn't take advantage. I'm just fixing the overlay because I actually had the order of it wrong. But we're going to have fun, chat. Yo, Carnage, will you be doing a match reaction on big games? I don't know about round of 16, but maybe the quarters and the semis and the final. It just depends on how spaced out the matches are because, bro, it's going to be like 3 watch-alongs, 2 watch-alongs a day. And what's crazy is that the knockouts literally start. The knockouts literally start tomorrow. So I still got to record a video tonight on my round of 32 predictions. Because I'm not sure all the games just yet. But I know that after tonight, everything will be set in stone. So I'm definitely going to be dropping a video early tomorrow for the Mandem. We got to definitely break down these round of 32 matches, and we also got to predict the scoreline for how they're going to go. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing match reactions, bro. I don't think so, to be honest, man. Like, I don't care enough about the World Cup to do many, like, dedicated match reactions. Yeah, I have the order wrong for the watch-along, so I got to update it real quick, chat. But you guys, definitely vote on the poll and make sure that you're putting your score predictions in the chat. Don't forget to do that. There we go. Yo, bro, put an ad block on my browser. Yeah, I know. Funny enough, I actually took the ad block off because there were websites that weren't letting me, they weren't letting me, like, download things. Or, like, not download, but there were certain websites that I couldn't visit because I had an ad block, and it was pretty annoying. So, yeah, that's why we ended up just taking it off, bro. But I need you guys, right? Smash that like button, people. Subscribe. Get in the live chat. Yep, the players are walking out. Oh, my God. Look at James. Look at James. Oh, my God. Nah, James masterclass tonight, brother. I'm telling you. I'm so excited to watch him, bro. It's not often that we get to watch James Rodriguez, bro. Such a good player. And we're watching Ronaldo. Oh, my God. Bro, I feel so freaking conflicted, man. Like, I literally feel torn, bro. I feel torn. This is crazy. James Rodriguez versus Ronaldo. Two former Madridista teammates compete tonight. Is this match in Miami? Nah, wait. Where's this game? Yo, they got Colombia playing in Miami. They got Colombia in Miami. This is a home match for them. This is a home match. Literally, this is a home match for Colombia. There are so many Colombians, Cubans. There's so many of them in Miami, brother. Portugal fans never stood a chance. Like, Colombia, for this match, didn't even need people to travel from out the country. They all live 2 blocks away. Jonas! I use Google Chrome, bro. Google Chrome. That's the best. Vamos, Colombia! But at the same time, hey, look. If Portugal wins, I'm not going to be upset. You know what I'm saying? W, Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? W, the GOAT. Both of my GOATs are going against each other. Bruv, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Man said, not gonna lie, the cameraman needs a good performance today. Y'all think Sofia Vergara is at this match? Do y'all think Sofia Vergara is at this match, man? Nah, this is going to be crazy. This is about to be crazy, chat. Yeah, bro. Oh, Kevin, you're from Miami. Kevin, you're in Miami, you know. Portugal never stood a chance having more fans at this match. That entire stadium is just yellow. That shit looked like a Villarreal home game. This looked like they playing in Villarreal. How much yellow I'm seeing, bro. All these Colombians, they walked here from their house. Nah, I'm supporting Colombia because of James Rodriguez, bro. But it's like I said, I wouldn't be mad. If Portugal beats them, I'm not going to be mad. Let the best team win. But I do like Colombia more than I like Portugal. The only reason that I care about Portugal is because it's CR7. Like, I don't necessarily care about Portugal, just generally. Nah, bro, we're about to get absolute cinema. This is about to be phenomenal. We're about to get good eats tonight, chat. I'm telling you. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. You're subscribed to the channel. You get in that live chat. You give me your score prediction for this match. I also need you to vote on the poll. And as I said, Tribuna.com. Go check them out. Football website, breaking news, articles. You can make your own post on there as well. You can interact with the community. And they also have an app, Football Extra. The link for both are in the description. Please go check them out. Man said 6-0 Colombia. 6-0 Colombia, brother.
Bruh.
Come on. Come on. Let's be real here. I think it's going to be 3-2 either way. This is how I see it. 3-2 either way. Predict Ronaldo hat trick? I mean, possibly, right? Colombia's not the strongest. I do want to talk about the 11s because I've actually not done that, which is crazy. I've just been waffling this whole time. So let's run through this real quick. Colombia, 4-3-3, right? Vargas in goal. Machado at left back with Lucumi and David Sanchez at center back. Arias at right back. Then in the midfield, you have Puerta, Lerma, and John Arias. And then Luis Diaz on the left. Cordoba in the 9. And James in the right, well, on the right wing. So no Richard Rios in the 11. No Luis Suarez in the 11, right? And I think there's somebody else that's missing. So Colombia have rotated slightly, but this is still a decent 11 for them. Now, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. James might get clamped by Nuno Mendes. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, James might get clamped by Nuno Mendes, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, man. They got James going against Mendes. You know, he's not dropping a masterclass. At most, we get a free kick goal. But let's talk about Portugal real quick. So Diego Costa in goal, João Cancelo at right back, Ruben Diaz and the Viltramite, Renato Viega, Nuno Mendes at left back. Double pivot of Vitinha and Ruben Neves, and then Pedro Neto on the right, Bruno Fernandes in the 10, João Felix on the left, and then the GOAT, Ronaldo in the 9. Yo, is that my guy Sensei? And is that unruly? Nah, yo, this shit must be Christmas. World Cup comes back, all of a sudden, Unruly remembers little old Carnage. Hey, look at my guy here multiple days. W Unruly, bro. But Portugal are the better team. Portugal should win this game on paper. But football is not played this way, all right? I don't see Colombia dominating. I also don't see Portugal dominating. I think this is going to be a pretty even display. These are the best two teams from that group. Portugal are ranked, I think, 5th. Colombia they're definitely between like 10 and like 15. They're like around that area, if I'm not mistaken. So, give me, I think Portugal wins. To be honest. I think Portugal wins. Guys, make sure you're also checking out okjersey.com. Amazing quality kits. If you guys want to get your retros, you can go do that, right? Match kicks off in 5 seconds.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Colombia get things started. Brother, I'm telling you, putting this game in Miami was never fair for Portugal. Never. I told you, this looked like a Villarreal home match. That stadium is about 80% Colombians. Portugal never stood a chance, brother. You can't have Colombia playing in Miami. Like, no other team is going to be able to compete. Everybody at that match that's Colombian, they all live within a 4-block radius. They all walked to the match. Not one of those Colombians was on a flight. They're all local. I bet you that a lot of them Colombian shops is closed down right now. Yeah. Try and get you an empanada right now. Almost for Colombia. Almost from Colombia with the deflection. Hey, look, bro, go try and get you an empanada in Miami right now, brother. The store is just closed. It's not happening. Got to come back tomorrow. But not too early. Because since they qualified already, the Colombians tonight are going to be partying regardless, okay? Yeah, that's an unlucky deflection. Cancelo's about to get cooked. They should have put James on that left side. I don't get why you have James like on the right. But it's like you said, brother. I do think he will be inverting. So, baby goat right now, the goat later tonight. What goat? The goat is currently playing right now. If you're talking about the dwarf from Argentina, good player. But like on his day, is he really better than Vinicius? I don't think so. So, yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the little man from Argentina, if that's your GOAT, then I mean, fair. But we all know who got the streets. All right? We all know this. Don't do the same mistake you made like yesterday night, paying attention and only... yeah, bro. Before this match just kicked off, I literally closed YouTube TV and then I opened it again to make sure that I refreshed it to make sure I was good. I say, yeah, that's not about to happen to me again. Yeah, it's always nice to see European teams play South American teams because it's such a contrast in terms of, like, South American football is a lot more physical, where, like, in Europe, they're damn near scared to touch each other. They need to take down that Messi statue. Nah, I'm be real. I get why. Wait, Inter Miami have a Messi statue? Is that real? I haven't heard about that, actually. I rock with Colombia heavy, but for today, Vamos Portugal, I want to see... Yeah. I mean, Portugal versus Argentina quarterfinals. I might start that live 3 hours before the match. That might be one of them streams that you guys just do it at 8 a.m. Game might not be till 6 p.m., but we live from 8 a.m. That will be the biggest game in sports history. That will be the most watched live television event of all time. That will shatter every record. No, they erected a new Messi statue in Argentina and it looks terrible. Oh, I thought you were saying that they built a statue for Messi in Miami. I mean, Messi going to Inter Miami is the best thing that's ever happened to them, so. Yo, Relic, what's good? From pyramids to a jack-off Messi statue, human civilization evolved for all the wrong reasons. Nah, bro, that's insane, man. That is insane. Nah, you're hilarious, bro. I actually want to look at Messi's group later. I know that they're playing Jordan, but, like, is that group already determined? Like, will there be a difference? Let me see. Yeah, there could be, because if Algeria beat Austria, if Algeria beat Austria, then they'll go second. All right. Calm. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop a video early tomorrow morning, kind of making my predictions. Okay, let me see the picture of Messi statue. Let me see. Ain't no fucking way. That's not the Messi statue, brother. Do y'all want to see this real quick, chat? By the way, there's some mad video that's playing, bruv. Look at the video that's playing above my head, bro. Who the hell built this? What a Ross is this, why? Bro, I'm not even a Messi fan and it's pissing me off. This is not real. What the hell is this? Who this? Bro, this not Messi. What the fuck? Nah. Yo, what? Yo, who they hired to build this statue? Helen Keller? How is this Messi? This shit look like Thibaut Courtois. And then why the photographer had to take a pic from this angle? Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, I swear. This statue must have cost them about $6. What the hell? This looked like a fucking middle school art project. Nah, this is trash. Nah, yo, who the hell is that? That can't be real, bro. Bro, I'm not even a Messi fan. And that just made me mad, bro. That's crazy. Nah, hell no. If I was Messi, whoever built that, I'm taking you to court for defamation. Nah, that's crazy. Argentina too broke to put up a good statue. Bro, I'm pretty sure that Messi would have just funded it. Messi would have just funded that. If I'm Messi, ain't no way that I'm trying to be going to Argentina and seeing that bullshit every time I go home. Hell no. Messi would have just paid for the statue, bro. That is crazy. You know, that's Pessy. Yeah, bro, that's Pessy. That's not Messi, bro. Nah, that's crazy.
Bruh.
Nah, I know when Messi went home and saw that, he said, "What?
You what? You what?
Nah, whoever that sculpture is, though, whoever took time to make that,
You suck! You're no talent!
fucking hell, they just giving out sculpture degrees in Argentina from fucking McDonald's or something, bro. Fucking a sculpture degree must come with a 10-piece meal. Fucking hell, bro. Now that's an awful statue, bro. That shit got me weak. That is crazy. Nah, I'm sorry. Yo, bro. Nah. A serious match. Nah, but I just saw the statue, but that shit threw me off, man. Don't worry. We're still locked in, though. We're still locked in. I know Messi gotta be pissed, boy. I would be pissed. What's that sound from Training Day? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Okay, last thing, then we're locked in. I'm still paying attention, but my God. Yeah, now look, bro. This is how Messi pulling up. Hold on.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
Alright, we locked in now, chat. But nah, that statue of Messi is crazy, bro. That's an insane statue. That's a disrespect. I can't lie, bro. If I was Messi, personally, that's not sliding, bro. Somebody is getting stoned in Buenos Aires if that's me. That's all I'm saying, bro. So, remember, guys. Argentina play later. They've already qualified, right? In terms of this match right here, Colombia and Portugal, they both have already qualified as well. So, neither team has to worry about getting knocked out. The reason why this match matters is because if Portugal win, they will top the group. And if Portugal top this group, then what happens is they will end up playing Argentina in the quarterfinals if they both can advance from the round 32 and the round of 16. And if you have Portugal versus Argentina, knockouts, Messi versus Ronaldo in their last World Cup, win or go home, do or die. We are talking about the biggest televised event in the history of mankind. This is what we're talking about here, okay? This will be bigger than the World Cup final. Like, every game after Portugal versus Argentina is going to feel like irrelevant. So, that's what's at stake at the moment. Yeah, bro, everybody should know that Denzel clip. Everybody should know that. Basically, El Clasico upgrade. Brother, that will be the World Cup Classico. Yusuf! Big up, bro. Appreciate you for stopping through and giving little old Carnage some of your time, bro. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Yeah, I saw that Uzbekistan scored 1-0. Good for them. Good for them. Go out with some dignity. Yeah, I think Colombia so far are doing a good job defensively. We saw early, like when the match first started, that guys, let's get the likes up, people. You gave me a stomach ache for almost 5 minutes by showing that? Nah, come on, bro. That was hilarious, though. Not gonna lie, niggas dying that day if Portugal... Yeah, bro. That match, I'm telling you, Argentinian fans and Portuguese fans are gonna be punching each other up. Bro, I'm conflicted. Like, bro, that's a game that I might do on my main channel, bro. Like, that's a match that I might do on the main channel, bro. Like, that's how serious that game is. I think I'm going to still do it on this channel if it happens. Just because, look, I'm trying to keep the main channel strictly Real Madrid stuff. This channel is for World Cup, everything else. And this has really helped. This has, like, helped this second channel a lot. Because this is the most content I've been doing on it. And after the World Cup, we're still going to be dropping content as well. So this is why all of you need to be subscribed. But yeah. Like, that day, we are going to start the Portugal versus Argentina watch-along. What a save. What a save. Diogo Costa, what a save. Almost from Colombia. Yeah, Colombia with the best chances so far. Yeah, very good save. Very good save. But yeah, if we get Argentina versus versus Portugal, I'm starting that watch along about 2-3 hours early. Yes. We're going to be here early, chat. Like, that's not the kind of match that you start your stream 30 minutes before. No. A match of that magnitude, you got to start the freaking game about 3 hours ahead of time. Another good save by Costa. Yo, Colombia look good. Colombia look good. I did say don't be surprised if Colombia scores first. I said that. People want to underestimate these South American teams. It seems like people only respect two of them. Argentina and, like, Brazil. Colombia are good. Colombia's going to eat tonight. Let's see, bro. W stream earlier with Papillon. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it, man. That's my guy right there, bro. I swear, I love Papillon, bro. Like, that's my guy. Such a cool guy, bro. But, you know, every time I need a Barca fan to cook, you know, Papillon's probably the first call I'm making. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I need something to just practice on, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who can I sharpen my debate skills against because it's just too easy? Yeah, I think of Papillon. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but big up to him, though. Like, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. That's my Moroccan brother right there. I'm going to need to go to Morocco, like, one of these days, man. I'm trying to have Papillon show me what the city is like. Yeah. Portugal got to wake up, or else they're gonna find themselves in a lot of trouble. Portugal have to wake up. Oh yeah, the poll is still up. Yo, Mike, thank you so much. I always forget to close the poll at kickoff. Like you would think, right? Like you would think somebody that's done, I don't know, like over 100 watch-alongs at this point, you would think that I would just automatically do this. But yeah, there's times, bro, I keep the poll up until freaking halftime sometimes. But it's not on purpose, though. So, I just closed the poll. Big up to everyone that voted, right? But how we got 102 votes on the poll, but I got under 100 likes? How you like the poll, but you don't like the stream? Come on, man. See, this is one of the 7 deadly sins, brother. But 64% are saying Portugal, 30% say Colombia, 6% think this match will end in a draw. Okay. Colombia is playing better because they've started off better. What do you mean, why? Colombia have started off very fast. Portugal will get into the game, but Colombia, the intensity from them is a lot higher than Portugal's. Papillon has been my go-to for Barca transfer news. Hey, look, bro, what a creator, man. I'm telling you, Papillon's going to be a big creator. Like, don't be surprised. You see Papillon just do, like, a madness and get, like, 50, 60,000 K subs. That's my guy right there. Hopefully, his channel keeps on growing. But he does go live every day. I wish I could go live right now as much as he does, but because I do like the World Cup watch-alongs, it's a little hard for me to do like content on both. Oh my gosh, what a clearance, bro. Not gonna lie, Colombia are cooking. Yeah, they're cooking them right now. Colombia need to score before Portugal get back into it. Good goalkeeping. Yeah. Colombia needs to score, bro. Because if you're creating these quality chances, you gotta score. Because Portugal are gonna wake up. You always start by liking the stream. Yeah, exactly. It's like coming into somebody's house and not taking off your shoes, brother. Like, but there are some people that don't take their shoes off in their house, which is crazy. I've seen people walk like on the carpet with their shoes that were outside. See, when you come around here, the minute you step through that door, you take them shoes off. Yeah. Bruno don't look good so far. Like, Bruno's getting bullied. Bruno is getting bullied. Free kick here for Portugal. I do think Ronaldo's taking this. I know that Nuno Mendes scored one. But I think Ronaldo's taking this, bro. Yep, too far for Ronaldo to think of. Yeah, Ronaldo's letting this shit rip. I don't know how good of a free kick it'll be, but he's taking it. Yeah, I mean, it's not... Yeah, I mean, it's pretty poor. It just went straight to goalkeeper. At least it was on target. I thought that a Colombian was gonna have a concussion in like row 30. Don't like the slow style of Portugal. Yeah. It's not been a good opening 23 minutes. They're about to go to the hydration break anyways, so yeah, maybe after the hydration break, then you will see Portugal get that momentum. That's why hydration breaks are sometimes an L, because that's going to completely kill all of Colombia's momentum. Yeah, look, see, hydration break. And then watch after the hydration break, Portugal are going to start cooking. Now, I mean, but are we shocked that he shot that, though? Are we shocked? Needed more power. Yeah, I mean, look. Could have maybe tried to put that in, like, the corner. He shot it directly at the keeper. I think it's a pretty easy save. Tuchel is a German. See you next Tuesday with... Yeah, I don't understand why Trent is not called up for the World Cup. Now Thomas Tuchel got to hold that. You want to call up an injury-prone Reece James, and then you play Reece James damn near 90 minutes in back-to-back matches. What made you think he would stay fit? There's a higher chance of me buying that Brabus truck that I want than Reece James being fit the entire World Cup. And in a game like Panama, for example, or a lot of the teams that they're going to be going against, England, they're going to be playing a low block. So now, instead of having one of the best passers in world football available, now you're going to have to play who at right. I don't even friggin' remember who England played at right back during that match against Panama. Because I didn't really pay attention. I had the match on, but I wasn't locked in. Who was that right back? Kwanzaa, brother. You could have had Trent Alexander-Arnold, and instead you had Kwanzaa. Jed Spence. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I don't care if people say that it's xenophobic. Your national team manager should be the same nationality. A German managing England. Imagine telling them that back in 1945. They would have laughed at you. Carlo should not be with Brazil. Pochettino should not be with America. Bielsa should not be with Uruguay. March should not be with Canada. This is how I feel. This is international football. It should be the best from every country. That includes managers as well. Find a manager of the nationality to manage your team. Yeah, I mean, England do have a very talented team, but they just can't get it done. Colombia are a good team. No, I'm not Colombian, brother. I'm just supporting James Rodriguez, my favorite player of all time. This is why I will always... And by the way, James Rodriguez is better than Isco. Yes. But Zidane preferred Isco. It is what it is. It worked out. Big up to Isco. But James is better. We all know this. We all know that James got the... Isco will never have the streaks like James does. But... Look. Without James 2014, like I said earlier, there's no football carnage. There's no football chaos. There's no carnage extra. There's no watch-alongs. Brother, he is the reason that I'm a Real Madrid fan, bro. I thought he was the best player in the world. Madrid signed him. I said, yeah, that's who I like. Yeah, they have the best player in the world. I didn't really know about Messi and Ronaldo like that. I just saw this guy going crazy. If James would have been signed by Barcelona, unfortunately, chat, might have been a Barca fan. I can't lie, bro. I might have been a Barca fan, chat. That's just the situation. Because back then, I didn't know nothing about club football. So, yeah. When you think about me, if you enjoy my content, if you have fun watching my videos, if you like the live streams, the debates, the football chaos group that I formed, everything. None of that is a possibility without James Rodriguez. Just always remember this, bro. Always. He is my number one favorite player of all time. It goes like this. James. I'm going to put Ronaldo over Neymar. James, Ronaldo, Neymar, Paul Pogba. Brother, I feel like Vinicius might have just gotten to my top 5. I feel like Vinny is in my top 5. So, yeah, that's my top 5, bro. James, Ronaldo, and I'm not saying who's better, just my favorite players. Not because then CR7 is number 1, but my favorite players in order: James, Ronaldo, Neymar, Pogba. I only had 4, but to make it 5, Vinny. Yeah, I think they could use Leao. Trent is an American citizen. Well, his grandfather, I think, was from, or his grandmother, I think, came from America. But Trent can't switch his national teams. Trent can't switch because he's already made his competitive debut for England. So he's he's locked up internationally. He can't go anywhere else. Yeah, I think Portugal need to wake up, bro. This is a pretty bad first half from them. Even after the even after the water break, they don't look all that good, bro. Like, I'm not impressed by Portugal at all so far. They have literally done nothing. I don't even think that Ronaldo's touched the ball more than like 3 times. Like, they're getting outran. The midfield is getting cooked. I don't understand. How you got Vitinha? By the way, Vitinha's not having that good of a tournament. If y'all really want to talk about it, Vitinha's not performing like this elite. Oh my God, Ronaldo. Oh, he's offsides. Yeah, offsides. But Vitinha's not performing at an elite level. He's not. It's not looking good outside the PSG system. I think he's still a good player, by the way. He's still a very good player. But this performance that I'm seeing, mid. Very mid from the absolute best that everybody tells me. By the way, I wouldn't take Vitinha. I wouldn't trade Jude Bellingham for Vitinha, by the way. Just so we're clear. No shame in that. If Zizou joined Barca, I would have been an aloe vera boy too. Bro, God bless James Rodriguez. Oh my God. Bro, I'm telling you, I would have regretted like every day if I was a Barca fan, man. I'd be crying every night going to bed. I'd be doing content. I would be ashamed to show my face if I was a Barca fan. If I was an aloe vera Negreira boy. It would have been nasty work. DR Congo has to win by 6 goals to scare who? Vitinha and João Neves using a midfield 3. Bruno plays isolated from them. Yeah, but even when it comes to like controlling the match, I just feel like Vitinha is not doing the best job of that. Now, I know that Bruno sometimes is a bit wasteful, but I don't know. Like, Vitinha just seems mid right now. Carnage, that's way sensitive for some people. Do not say the B word. Do not like that fan base, and I'm happy that you're part of it. Huh? Bro, if I was a Barca fan, I'd be the best thing to happen to that club on YouTube, bro. Barca fans, y'all would have been lucky to have me as a supporter. But God would not allow that to go through. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way, Rashid. Get the James out of here. Now I'm a Madrid fan. James is on a 2-season wonder. Bro, James' first season at Real Madrid was phenomenal. But Zidane preferred Isco. Manager have their preferences. It worked out. But James is better than Isco, brother. In their prime, Isco has longevity. But in their prime, the only thing that Isco had over James, he's a little more technical, right? Better close dribbler. But James was elite on the ball as well. People act like this guy had no tech. Brother, James Rodriguez is one of the most technically gifted players that we've seen. I think his goal catalog is better than Isco. I think his playmaking is better than Isco. I think he's better than Isco from set pieces as well. But Isco, better dribbler. Sure. Oh, he's Barca coded. Whatever the hell that means. Sure. Jonas low-key wants to support Madrid, but he's way too deep in the Barca hole. Now he can't come out. Yeah. Like, Jonas rates Jude Bellingham. Like, at the end of the night, Jonas photoshops pictures of Jude in a Barca kit so that he can see what greatness looks like. Look, I'm not criticizing Zidane. He dropped James, shipped him out. He put Isco. It worked. Like, even though I prefer James, how can I complain? It won us. Zidane's changes and things, that won us 3 UCLs in a row. How can I complain, bro? It worked. Now, if it didn't work, if we didn't win UCLs, then yeah, I would have been saying that maybe if James was there, things could have been different. But it worked out. So there's nothing that I would change. Nothing. Of course, I'd prefer James to stay at Real Madrid, but I wouldn't go back and change that because now what if we don't win the three-peat? If James was Spanish, this guy would have been Isco. I think he's better than Isco, man. He has more to his game than Isco. But James just don't have the longevity. Isco has longevity. James does not. Now, I can't support Barca, bruh. The middle school club kits look like a 5th grade art project. Brother, I asked him, would you like Jude Bellingham if he saved your life from dying? He said, I will still not like him. I respect it, bro. I respect it, man. Do you think what Rafinha's dad did to him will affect his football career in the long run? If it's true, yes. If Rafinha is truly, like, broke in terms of, like, most of his money has been, like, stolen or lost, yes. Because I think that will make him go to Saudi. Because the contracts that Saudi are paying you, Rafinha will make back his career earnings in about 2 seasons, bro. Maybe even 1 season. Rafinha can go to Saudi and get a $100 million a year deal. Or like 60, 70 million a year. So, yeah, I think it could affect his career because he might just end up leaving Barca for more money to get paid, if that's true. But I don't believe that his dad would have been stealing his money. I don't believe it. Like that, like, I would need to see proof. Because, like, I would think, like, why would somebody's dad do that to them? Crawl to the box. James was good in 2015 and World Cup 2014. That's it. Yeah, because Carlo then left. Carlo was replaced. The other manager preferred Isco. The 1 season that James was given an actual chance, he absolutely cooked in that 14-15 season. Whole James selection was controversial. Papa Perez got a major construction deal in Colombia. Really? All right. W Perez. But, I mean, James deserved the Madrid move. He was phenomenal for Monaco and then had an amazing World Cup. And he rightfully got a big move. By the way, Barca fan in the stream of Mickey Mouse, if he made an AI image of him and he did, you running away from the police. So there's reports coming out of oh my gosh, what a save. What a save, bro. What a save. That almost came out of nowhere. Colombia have been dog walking Portugal for about 90% of this first half. Yeah, CR7 did try the bicycle. If Colombia don't bag before the halftime, this is a massive L for them, bro. What a shot. What a shot. Wait a minute. Like, what is Ruben Neves asking for? What a shot by Ruben Neves, bro. That's not a handball. Stop it. That's not a handball. Stop it. That's not a handball. Let me see. Show me a different angle. Yeah, like, that's not a handball. Stop it, brother. Yo, what a save, bro. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes shot. You got saved. Yeah. That's never a handball. Ecuador versus Mexico. Yeah, Ecuador's going to be playing Mexico. Oh, yeah, that should have been a corner. I thought he was asking because it looked like it hit off. That should have been a corner. That wasn't... Yeah, I just peeped that. They didn't give that as a corner, right? Why I thought he was asking for a handball because it hit off his arm. That is a corner. That's a corner. Yeah. Portugal getting back into it with only 5 minutes left before added time. Oi! Man says João Neves benched for talking too much. Yeah. See, now Portugal are applying pressure. Now they have that momentum, so Colombia got to hold on. You definitely don't want to concede after the kind of start that you've had. You definitely do not want to concede. Yeah, João Felix has been good since he's been put into the 11. I actually like João Felix. He's a very talented player. Just wrong career choices, that's all. Dog, we see people, family members do weird shit. No, for sure. But I just always give the benefit of the doubt. Brother, like, I would never think my family would do that. Ever. Like, I would never suspect that. Hold on, guys. Give me like 1 second real quick. Matter of fact, I'll do it during halftime. Are one of the VAR officials Argentinian? How do you know? Yeah. I think there should only really be hydration breaks if the weather is past a certain temperature. Because, like, some games, like, I hear it, bro. Cardinals, do footballers check their bank account? Because how is his pops? Yeah, I mean, apparently the dad had, like, something where he got, like, 80% of his image rights or some nonsense like that. Is Rafael playing? Rafael who? Yo, shout out to Dali. What's good, bro? Low-key, Felix should start right wing and Leao should start left. I agree. I don't rate Pedro Neto. The only reason that I think that Pedro Neto starts is because he is a good crosser. And when you have a striker like Ronaldo, you need someone that can cross. And that's probably the best thing about Neto is his crossing. I can't believe that we haven't seen a goal yet. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Colombia. I wonder how much... Easy save for Costa. Easy save. I wonder how much time they're going to add on. I'd say 4 minutes. I think they're going to add 4 minutes. That's my prediction. 3 minutes. Okay, fairs. Where's Conce shot out? Yeah, that's actually a good point. But I wouldn't start him over João Felix or Leao anyways. Bro, like, Neto is trash. Neto is absolutely trash, bro. Yeah, Diaz shot. I don't know why he'd shoot from that angle. Does Rafinha not have an accountant or a financial advisor? Yeah, like, I don't believe the reports that he's broke. I think what happened is maybe he made, like, some bad investments. Because it happens. You know, you invest in something, you give a lot of money, it doesn't work, and you lose the money, right? It's a gamble. I think maybe something like that has happened. I highly doubt that his dad would have had the ability to take 80% of his money that he was getting paid. It's no way, bro. It's no way. Somebody would have flagged that to him. Portugal. Mendes on the ball. Ronaldo's shot gets blocked. Yeah, I can't believe that we're about to go into halftime and no goals. Two very evenly matched teams. Great half. Yeah, I think it's been competitive, but I would give the advantage to Colombia. I think Colombia have been better this first half. Like, Portugal, they didn't start waking up until, like, 37th minute. I'd say before that. Oh, what a save. What a save. I think that's a shot from James. Good save by Costa. Portugal on the counter. What a run. What a run. Oh, good defending. What a run that was. What was that, Neto? What a run. Colombia have been the better team. But Portugal have been better last 8 minutes. Diaz proving that he was getting carried at Bayern? Nah, bro. Diaz was arguably the best left winger in the world last season, bro. You got to give Diaz credit. He hasn't really been that effective this match, but there's still a lot of time left. Diaz has been a phenomenal signing for Bayern. Whether I don't think you can say he's been getting carried when he's doing his part, bro. But that's halftime, chat. No. Colombia nil, Portugal nil. I thought Colombia first half was the better side. I'm surprised that Colombia aren't doing better in terms of, like, with the chances that they were given. I think towards the end of the first half, you see Portugal wake up. They start being in and around the final third. They start being in and around the box. Colombia kind of scrambling a bit. It's an even game, but so far, Colombia is slightly better. Yeah, I actually stopped my counter on time, bro. I was paying attention. I was locked in, bro. I made sure that no mistakes were going to happen. I made sure. I'm on it today. Because yesterday was a disgrace, bro. Like, yesterday was an absolute disgrace. Let me share my screen so you guys can see, like, the ratings. Give me just 1 second, chat. 1 second, 1 second. All right. I'm back. I'll just tell my little brother something. Diaz was great last game. Yeah. No. Diaz has been good so far in World Cup. He's not been bad. Last attack, Ronaldo was too slow to join. I mean, I don't think so. It was more so like a counter. I mean, you guys expecting Ronaldo to just be there, like, for a counter? I mean, Pedro was moving. Carnage, you're watching live from Gambia. Shout out to Gambia. That's dope, bro. Do you know who else is from Gambia, brother? Omar. Is it still Omar BYT, or is his channel now Omar Talks Barca? Point is, my guy Omar, a.k.a. Prince T'Challa, is from Gambia as well, bro. So, big up. Yeah, shout out Gambia. That's dope, brother. Let me tell Omar that I got the streets. Connors, what's your favorite movie or anime? Do not mention Star Wars. I mean, shoot, I'm watching Star Wars right now. After this match, because I'm not watching the Argentina-Jordan game. I'm not watching Austria versus Algeria. Not watching that. Don't care, okay? But I do gotta watch the 4th Star Wars movie that came out. So, what's that? Attack of the Clones? Yeah. I mean, I've already watched them all, but my brother's now watching them. So, yeah, we might watch that tonight. Yeah, I might have to do that still. But, my favorite movie. That's tough, bro. I don't have a favorite, like, movie. I like a lot of movies, dog. There's so many good movies that I've watched. Like, I just love movies, bro. Like, the Twilight series, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. I did like Maze Runner. Yeah, like Star Wars, but you don't have to mention that. If any of you guys ever watched a movie called Jumper, Jumper is fire. Go watch Jumper. There's also like In Time. In Time was fire. Bro, I've watched so many movies, like The Avengers. Fuck. Fast and Furious was really good until they made it a superhero franchise. Like, how does the power of family give Dominic Toretto all these abilities? Yeah, Omar's from Gambia, bro. I can't believe this ended 0-0, though. Hold on, chat. Let me let Omar know. Have I seen The Greatest Showman? No. No. Watching from Jamaica. Hey, look, man. W Jamaica. You know, like what I had last week, bro? I had some cocoa bread with a beef patty. And then I had some oxtails with some rice and some sweet plantains. Bro, I don't like the rice and peas, though. Look, peas hype. Peas hype, okay? That's not for me, man. I don't really care for peas.
Wallet!
Yo, let's get the likes up. W Jamaica, though. Portugal on life support. They ended the first half the better team. So let's see if that momentum carries over. Brother, the stuff that they do in Fast and Furious now, actually not even real life, bro. Like the first few Fast and Furious movies, fire. Back like when it was like about just street racing, fire. You lying? I mean, I didn't eat all of it, bro. Kenville, I didn't eat all of it because I always get a large oxtail with rice so that I can have leftovers. So I ate the cocoa bread and beef patty. I killed that. Then I ate about half the oxtail and rice. I also gave some to my girl. And then I had the rest the next day. Have I seen Polygamist? No. If that's a horror movie, I don't watch horror movies, by the way. If I can recommend you one thing to watch, it is Attack on Titan. I've heard about that. I've watched like the first few episodes of Attack on Titan, but I just don't, like, I don't know. Like something just like, I just lose interest. Maybe I'll go back. Let's see. Ronaldo was not slow, but was waiting other players to join the attack. No, he's talking about when Pedro Neto made that great run. Ramos needs to come on now. Goncalo Ramos? I don't know about that. Bro. Yeah, Scotland has been eliminated. Scotland are done. Yeah. OG Pokemon is peak. I'm playing Pokemon now on my Nintendo DS, bro. Not the Switch. I'm talking about the DS. I have a DSi XL. Big as hell. But I'm playing a modded version of Heart Gold. It's called Sacred Gold. It's fire. If y'all like Pokemon, and if y'all aren't playing like the modded versions of the games, like the ROM hacks, you're out of your mind, bro. That's the only way to play. I think both these teams should have bagged. I'm gonna be real. This should have been a 1-1 kind of first half. Man said, do I give my leftovers more minutes than Sam's favorite youngsters? I do. Yes. Death Race is peak. You know ball. Man said Death Race. Nah, bro, you know ball. The first one is really good. The other ones are like just whatever. But it's a cool concept, right? Like guys in prison racing and stuff like that. Yeah. Transformers was a good series as well. Polygamist is about cheating and having 3 wives. Well, how is it cheating if you have 3 wives? Would they not all know about each other? How's that cheating if they all know about it? If you practice polygamy, don't that mean that it's like an open relationship with like you and like multiple women? That's like what the Muslims be doing. Every real baller knows about Death Race. Nah, that's, you know, that movie's old, bro. Like what, 2008, 2010 maybe? Did I watch Dexter? Yes, a long time ago. I might rewatch that. Right now, I'm watching a show on Hulu called, what is it called, bro? It's this really good show. It's about like cops, corrupt cops in LA. I actually like it a lot. I just got to season 4. The Shield is fire. I don't know if any of you guys watched that, but if not, go check that out on Hulu. Prison Break. The first season of Prison Break. That's one of the best seasons in TV history. Michael Scofield, what a character. What a character Schofield is, bro. Favorite Pokemon of all time? Can I Can I try? Can I try? Or, well, can I pick a legendary or no? Because I have a few. If I could pick a legendary, let me know. Can't wait. Yeah, look, Ronaldo's back in this game. If you like Jumper and In Time, watch next. Next. I'll write that down. Next. What's that about? With Nicolas Cage? All right. I'll check that out. Why not? Have I watched CIA Intelligence of Rock? No, I've never heard of that. Well, you should watch Alice in Borderland on Netflix. It's basically Squad Game, but more brutal. Okay, okay. The GOAT Mace Windu would have packed up Palpatine. I don't know. But what do you guys think will happen in the second half? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm making sure that my game is not behind, bro. Because what happened yesterday was an absolute disgrace, bro. I can't believe that. Nemesis is the best right now. Yeah, I've heard about that. But Nemesis looked like a Temu power. Yo, Benedict, what's going on, brother? Hope you're good. Let me look at the bench real quick. I didn't watch Squid Game. I don't like shows where I gotta, like, read subtitles. And I also don't like shows that are dubbed. Because it just don't look good. Like, when they're talking, but it's, like, not their voice and it's English. So, I never watched Squid Game. Nah. My girl did, though, but I didn't want to watch it. So, looking at the bench, I do think Portugal are going to need to make a change. They are. Eventually, Portugal will need to make a change. I'm thinking Leao. I'm thinking also Leao for right now. That would be my number one move. For Colombia, I think they should be bringing on Richard Rios and also Luis Suarez. These are the two subs that they should probably make right now. Also, why is Daniel Munoz holding bench? I mean, look, Arias is doing a good job, they're saying, but he's not better than Daniel Munoz. I knew there was someone missing, bro. I knew it. I'm thinking, like, the 11 looks a little bit different here. Hold on. I want to look at the World Cup bracket so far. I'm going to pull that up in a second, guys. Look at this, chat. Oh, my days. Now, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, chat. Oh, my. Nah, this is nuts. Look at this. This is insane. So this shows all the possible games right now, right? It's not, this is like 80% accurate because they're going on what it is, the tables at the moment. So, yeah, bro. I'm dropping a video tomorrow. I don't even want to get into it right now. We're definitely dropping a video tomorrow, chat. Early as well. So, this is why you need to have your notifications turned on for this channel so that you don't miss any of the videos that drop. Yeah, João Neves coming on? For who? I would assume Neves, right? Like, you wouldn't take off Bruno Fernandes. It's 0-0. Okay. Who's the sub for? Yes. Game starting soon. Sensei, I'm locked in. Trust me, brother. I'm locked in. What happened last night has literally scarred me. It scarred me, bro. Two subs. João Neves and Dallo are coming on. CR7 and James are having a convo. Hey, look. Two legends, okay? I don't care what nobody say. Obviously, James is not a Madrid legend, though. But he's a football legend. Yeah. So Ruben Neves and João Cancelo off. I mean, if you think about it, the right-hand side for Portugal was a weak link. I'm just surprised that he didn't bring on a like an attacking player. Yeah. Second half's kicking off in a second.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, Portugal, get it started. Yeah, they took off Cancelo. They took off Neves. 2014 flash before my eyes in that tunnel. Take me back. Bro, I'm telling you, like I'm so happy that I decided to just watch a game that day, and I think it was on TV. I didn't even put it on TV, bro. Like it was just on the TV, and I just watched it. If I never watched, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like none of this would be possible at the moment. It's crazy how like one thing that you don't even think is gonna really matter become such a significant part of your life. Chat. Nicely. Never mind. Why is Mateus? Hold on. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, they should have took Neto off, man. They should have took. I think Leao will be the next sub, but I don't think we'll see that change until like the 70th minute. Like that's my prediction. I don't think he'll make another sub for a little bit, considering that he made 2 at halftime. Did Colombia make any? I don't think Colombia made any subs. Yeah, nah, they've not made any. Big up everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. Get in the live chat. Still 0-0. Very surprising scoreline considering the teams that are playing. I think both teams should have 1 goal right now. But I do think Colombia have been the better side. So I know people in Europe are going through it right now. Because these games, my goodness. Give me your favorite legendary and niche Pokemon. Legendary's Mewtwo. Mewtwo is goated. It's either Mewtwo or Rayquaza. I'm a very OG Pokemon fan. I don't really care for the new Pokemon. That's why I don't buy the new games. Like, after, I don't even know what generation. But, like, after a certain while, I just don't like the new Pokemon. So, yeah. My favorite legendaries, Mewtwo number 1, Rayquaza number 2. And then my favorite, like, regular Pokemon is probably Infernape. But I like Tyranitar. I like Metagross. I really like Salamence. I like Dragonite. I like Gyarados. But, like, yeah, I'd say, like, Infernape is probably, like, my number one. Like, it used to be, maybe I'd say, would I say Charizard? Yeah, but it's Infernape. It's my guy. It's my guy. I mean, people might call me generic, but you like Pikachu the most because I mean, the show is what got everyone into the video game. Well, actually, no. The video game came out first, then the show. By the time I was old enough to know what Pokemon was, it's because I was watching the show first. And my big sister used to play it a lot. Like, my big sister got me into it as well because she used to always play it, and I didn't really know. The Scottish fans got scammed? What do you mean? Bro said Gengar? Gengar's cool. I never use him, though, in my playthroughs. Like, I've never used Gengar, like, in my playthrough. Yeah, Portugal, lackluster, bro. Considering that they are the favorites. I mean, like, but to be fair, like, having Colombia play in Miami, this is a Colombia home game. Like, the amount of Colombians that live in Miami is ridiculous. Like, Portugal, we're going to always be in a very hostile environment. Blastoise is good too, bro. Like Blastoise. Madrid's 3 best players have been sensational this World Cup. Mbappe, Jude, and Vinny. Barca 3 best players have been disaster class. Yeah, I don't think any Barca fans would argue that Madrid players have been performing at a higher level than Barca have. So, yeah, like, that's not something that I think people will argue about. My favorite MCU superhero? MCU, or can I pick, like, anybody from Marvel? If it's MCU, then I'd say Iron Man. But if it's anyone, then it's Miles Morales. Header goes over the bar. Does that hit off a defender? Is that going to be a corner? Nah, goal kick. All right, just missed. Fairs. Just missed. It didn't look like his head really connected on that, though. Have I ever touched Pokemon Go? When it first came out. Like, when Pokemon Go first came out, I was on it. But then, like, after, like, a month or so, I was like, I don't know. And, like, it used to take up, like, so much of your phone battery. Like, it was crazy. Yes. Yes. If you're going to be having a game in Miami, Argentina, Colombia, Cuba, Ecuador, like, these countries, they will have a home match. Unless you're going to be playing against each other. Like, Argentina versus Colombia, it'll be split. Like, Colombia versus, I'd say even Brazil might have, Brazil might have a large Miami population as well. Did I watch Blue Dragon and Bakugan? No. By the way, Argentina are playing their next match in Miami. No, they're not. Argentina play at 10 p.m. There's no way that they would have Argentina playing in Miami. Where in Miami? At what stadium? What stadium, bro? Tried to backheel. Tried to backheel, man. Yeah, Tony Stark is a legend, bro. I wonder how it's gonna work. Now, oh my God, here come Portugal. Over it. Such a bad ball. That's such a bad ball. That just killed the entire attack, bro. Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna work in Avengers Doomsday now that like Tony Stark or Robert Downey. Like, is Doomsday gonna be like another variant of Tony Stark because it's Robert Downey? Like, how is that gonna work? We'll find out because we will be there. Yeah, everybody watched Dragon Ball Z. My favorite character is Kid Buu. As you guys can see by my wallpaper, right? Let me show you guys. Let me take the chat off real quick. As you guys see, got Kid Buu right there. Well, that's Goku. But my favorite Goku is Goku Black, by the way. Kid Buu, Goku Black are probably my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. But, like, Kid Buu for sure. Felix, best attacker, I agree. So far, yeah. But Ronaldo's gotten no service, bro. Like, absolutely none. Bruv. Chat. Okay. When do we think a goal is going to be scored? How much goals do you see Kane ending with? Kane has scored 70 goals this season or 70 GA. Harry Kane has not scored 70 goals. Come on. $82nd minute for the first goal. 60 to 70. 71st minute. Okay. Miles Morales might join the MCU and be the new Spider-Man after Tom Holland. Hey, look, I'm a little too old now. I would say, bro, they need to cast me, man. You need to get football carnage as Miles Morales. I'm from New York, too. Now, my mom not Puerto Rican like his, but I think I could play a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? ¿Qué paso? Yeah. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Arroz con pollo. Yeah, I can speak a little Spanish. I bet y'all ain't know. Yeah, y'all ain't know. Carnage bilingual. Yeah. Muy bien. Bienvenido.
Buenas noches, 10, 7, 8. Me llamo Kevin y tú. ¿Dónde Esteban? ¿Cómo se te
Look,
dice?
the guy
Buenas
that
noches,
the guy that voiced Miles Morales, that nigga's a goofy. That man is a goofy. Shamik Moore, whatever, that guy's a goofy. Talking about, yeah, I want to play live action Miles. Brother, you're 40. How the hell you gonna play live action Miles Morales? Miles Morales supposed to be like, what, 18 or something? You look like you might have an 18-year-old son. Old ass nigga. You try and play Miles Morales for. Over there creeping out Haley Steinfeld and all that stuff, man. Like, bro, she married Josh Allen. Let it go. She picked a better man. This is what happens. Can't name a better character than Goku Black. Yes, bro. W Zamazu. Goku Black was fire. And then like that Rose form. It's peak, bro. Man said I show speed would be a better brother. I think I could pass for Miles Morales more than speed. What are we talking about here, man? Look, I know speed is clear as a creator. Like, he's out of here, right? Like speed is on a completely different galaxy to me as a creator, right? Like, I understand this. He's like, come on, bro. Like, he's probably the #1 creator. But, oh my God. No. Offsides anyways. Nah, you still got to score that, bro. Nah, you still got to score that. The GOAT knew that was offsides. He's lucky, bro. Yeah. He's lucky that's offsides, bro. So Richard Rios and Luis Suarez are on. I told you. Yo, Colombia, their manager is listening. The point that I was trying to make, though, right? Even though Speed's a much bigger creator, I'm still clear. I just want this to be understood. Like, when it comes to content creation, I'm clear, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. I'm just not about to glaze CR7 to make it, because that's not my #1 player. So, you know, I don't got it. But come on, bro. If Speed needs some advice, you gotta tap in with me. It is what it is, bro. Nah, W Speed though, man. They be casting Michael B. Jordan simply to refuse what? Huh? What does that mean, bro? Miles should be Donald Glover. Donald Glover's old ass should be Miles Morales, bro. You out of your mind? No, they gotta cast someone that's young, bro. They gotta cast someone that's young, brother. Yeah, Ronaldo's very lucky. That TikTok brother was mad corny. Oh, you talking about the guy that be on live and be doing like the robot, like they act like robots. Oh my, yo, how is this? No, what the fuck? How are we in the 61st minute and a goal has not come yet? Goku Black Arc was good until the very end. Yeah, I forget how Dragon Ball Super ended. Low key. Like, I remember, like, the last thing that I remember was, like, that tournament that they had where, like, the teams were fighting. But, like, bruv. He could have did so much better there. He could have did so much better there. Kane has 73. Bro, there's no way that Harry Kane has scored 73 goals this season. I think you guys are confusing GA with goals. Harry Kane cannot have 73 goals. Now, goals and assists? Okay, I can hear that. Goals by its, like, not counting assists. Just, there's no way. Let me see. Bro, he has 61 goals, which is still nuts. He has 61 goals right now. Actually, well, if you count the World Cup, he has 64 because he has 3 so yeah. So Harry Kane has 64 goals. That's crazy. That's still insane. Yeah, everybody's shooting boots are gone. Carnes, I can't wait to welcome you here in Gambia. Looking to show you all the beauty of the smiling coast. Carnage, Dave, Matrix, Dali, Checkle, Barker Boy. Nah, Barker Boy can't come. I'm not about to have this guy rage baiting me on vacation, bro. Speaking of, yo, after the World Cup ends, I think I'm gonna take a few days off. I might go somewhere, bro. But now, look, big up, man. Big up. One day I'll probably come to Gambia. I don't know when, but who knows what the future has for us. Bruno plays it into the box. That's got to be a corner, right? Is that not a corner for Portugal? That don't touch nobody. Yeah, no, that's not a nah. That's not a corner. I thought Colombia might have touched that. Harry Kane Ballon d'Or this season. Depends. Because he didn't win the UCL. The only way that you'll win the Ballon d'Or while being at Bayern, you have to either win UCL or you have to win the World Cup. If Harry Kane don't win the World Cup, he's not getting Ballon d'Or. No. Nah, Rashid, you don't have to make an AI picture. Corner. They take it short. I hate when teams take short corners, bro. Just whip it into the... That's actually not a bad ball. Nah, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Nah, bro. What is that header by Davison Sanchez? Incredible. Incredible. That was a good ball, but... It's almost like I'm watching 11 Ferran Torres run around like on the pitch with like just the lack of them being clinical. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. You know, something tells me I have a bad feeling. Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, what a save. Oh my goodness me. What a save. Colombia should be winning this game. Yeah, I mean, Portugal lucky this is 0-0. Oh my gosh, what a shot. Something tells me, chat, this is going to end 0-0. This is how I see it going. I don't see a goal coming, man. Hold on, chat. All right, I'm back. Colombia need to score though, because Portugal can. Yeah, I mean, Portugal could scumbag something. But yeah, I think Portugal are just lucky that they're not losing. Colombia looks like a nice place to find a partner. I don't know about that, bro. Don't be a passport, bro. Don't go to Medellin thinking that your wife lived there, because you gonna freaking wake up with a kidney missing. Yes, that 10 out of 10 from Colombia don't like you, brother. Trust me. It's just your money and your organs. This will not end 0-0. I will quit YouTube. How would you quit YouTube? Do you make content, bro? Do you make content? You gotta let me know. Do you make content? Are you gonna quit watching YouTube, bro? That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, hydration break. Hydration break. Where is Luis Diaz annoying ass dad? Where's this guy's annoying father? And I think Liao's coming on because Sensei, I think he is about to come on. 1-1 DR Congo? No way. Does Uzbekistan and Congo have more goals than Colombia versus Portugal? Nah, this is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Will next time cover your mouth? You can read lips? I mean, I don't really care if you could read what I said. I didn't say nothing crazy. I was just giving some instructions for a bottle. All 6 Argentinian coaches got similar tactics in this World Cup. Only Grandpa Bielsa messed up. Who's coming off? No. Man took off João Neves. Vitinha off. Sambu Costa on. That's the guy from Mallorca. He's actually a pretty good player. Sambu Costa's a good player. I do rate him a little bit. He plays for Mallorca, but now they're relegated, so he's probably gonna get a move somewhere else to like some other club. But Vitinha off. Why would he take off João Felix? I mean, like, I get it. They've already qualified. Colombia are just happy that they're in the next round. So I get it. Chat, next week during the knockouts, it's going to be insanity. It's going to be insanity, bro. Yeah, true. If I cover my mouth, they might give me a red card, bro. I can't risk getting sent off the stream. Okay, 9-5 Colombia seems a bit extreme, brother. I don't know if it should have been like that. It's a bit much. Yeah, like next week, bro. Like Monday, I was thinking of doing the Germany-Paraguay match, but I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to do Brazil, Japan, and I'm doing Netherlands, Morocco. I might do a Madrid hype on Monday. Like after the Germany-Paraguay match. That's probably what we'll do. But yeah, then Tuesday, yeah, it's going to be crazy, bro. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be long, long days, people. But we'll be here. Brother, I swear this World Cup is just getting some players famous, like the goalkeeper from Verd. The goalkeeper. Oh. Yeah, I can't believe how, like how Portugal look. I told you, like, Portugal struggle against these South American teams. This is crazy. Bro, this has been all Colombia for a majority of this match. This should be Colombia, like, minimum 3. I'd say Portugal, like, 1 or 2. Very fortunate. cross. What is this heading? What is this heading? Oh my gosh. If Messi was on the Portugal team, would he bag this game? Possibly. Messi is not a tap-in striker like Ronaldo is at this stage of his career, so I don't see why not. That's not a penalty. Suarez kicked the defender. How could that be a pen? Suarez leg. He's swinging to try and kick the ball, but he kicks the defender's leg. It's not a pen. He initiated the contact. So that's a good call by the ref. People have clearly underestimated Colombia, for sure. For sure. For sure. I don't think this game should have been 5-5. I don't know about that. I can't believe that. So, okay, you know what, matter of fact? I'm about to put the Uzbekistan game on split screen. Because, well, at least we seeing goals in that match, okay? Like, this match not giving me nothing, bruv. At least we're going to see goals over there. Or we might not, because we probably missed them. We came too late to the party. I mean, I didn't disrespect CR7. That's just the facts. Ronaldo, at this stage of his career, is a tap-in striker. He's not going to beat players 1v1. He's not going to dribble past anybody. He's not going to pick up the ball from the halfway line. Ronaldo, at this stage of his career, you have to be creating chances for him. If you're not creating chances for CR7, you might as well not have him on the pitch. What's the point? So, yeah. Current Messi is better than Neto? Of course. I don't even think that's like a diss to Neto. Like, that's not necessarily a dig at Neto. This is like common ball knowledge. Of course, Messi is better than current Neto. Look at Jimmy Butler. Portugal has no fighting spirit. I just think, look, Portugal's probably like, look, whatever. It sucks, though, because it would have been nice to possibly have Messi versus CR7. I mean, look, Portugal could still scumbag a win here. But if Portugal end up getting something, we all have to know that they were the lucky team here. Like, they should be losing based off how the flow of this match went. People making fun of Ronaldo for scoring tap-ins, brother. If you were, yeah, exactly. Like, I don't really know like what people are expecting from CR7 at this age. Like, what exactly are we expecting from Ronaldo? Like, what do they think Messi's gonna be moving like his prime years when he's 41? Messi might not even be playing at 41. I feel like Messi might just retire on like a random thing. Just retire like out of nowhere. I mean, the midfield's not going to be able to perform like they do for them. Like, Vitinha and João Neves aren't going to be able to perform exactly like PSG because they're not playing for PSG right now. They're playing for Portugal. It's a completely different system, completely different tactics. It's completely different personnel that's around them. So they're not going to... Oh, my gosh. No way have I just witnessed another goal. I just witnessed... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now, that's mad, chat. Congo have scored. I've only been watching this game 5 minutes, and I've already seen more goals in Congo versus Uzbekistan than Colombia versus Portugal. Insane. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's a good goal. Yeah. 2-1. Fuck it. Let me just use this because I don't know if I'll be able to use it again. Yeah, I just wanted to use it. Are Congo in the knockouts right now? On the live table? I don't think so. No way, right? Oh my God. Yo, if things end like this, Congo might have put themselves into the round of 32, depending on the results later. Oh my. Oh my. I didn't even know that Congo had a chance. Oh my goodness. Bro. So what would it take for Congo to not make the knockouts? Like, what would have to happen in the next? Well, because remember, the last 4 games, that's it. After those matches end, we will now know who's going through. Wow. Wow. By the way, this is the first time in history that every single African nation makes the knockouts because Algeria just need to draw. Yeah, but Algeria is playing Austria. Algeria is playing Austria, bro. Algeria could lose that. So, as of right now, it's actually not the first time. Yeah, 82nd minute, bro. Yeah, I don't. It's like I told you, man. I don't think we're seeing a goal. And by the way, there haven't been many stoppages in the match so far. There haven't been. So, what happens? Like, literally, there have not been... You can't add more than like 4 or 5 minutes on. Play hasn't really stopped. Wait, so if who draws, it's over. Okay, wait. Because, okay. So Algeria needs to either get a draw or a win to go through? Or do they just need to win? Man said just give Portugal a penalty. Portugal don't deserve to win this game. I don't think we're going to see Messi versus CR7 in the knockouts, bro. We'll have to see what side of the bracket they shake up on. Portugal. Let me check FODMOB real quick for the hypothetical. Yeah, as of right now, Portugal are on the complete opposite side of the bracket. So Portugal might be playing Spain though, round of 16. Yeah, Portugal might be playing Spain round of 16, bro. Because it's Spain versus Austria as of right now. Portugal versus Croatia as of right now. So, if Spain and Portugal both win, that's round of 16 matchup right there. Fuck. If Ronaldo makes the semifinals, he could either be playing America, Bosnia, Belgium, Senegal. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have fun like with this round 32 video. So if Congo draws, okay. So as long as Congo holds on, which they're probably going to set up very defensive, then they're good. Yo, big up Wiz. Ronaldo has scored all his goals in the last game. Yes, bro. He didn't score versus Congo, and there's no goals versus Colombia. He hasn't really been given a chance, though. Like, he hasn't really had chances like that, besides maybe, like, I mean, that was offside, so. I hope everyone here has been enjoying the James Masterclass. Hold on, chat. Bro. Now Portugal has one sub. Yeah, but like, who would you even bring? Because, bro, they're not. Bro, I'm be real. Ronaldo's not getting subbed off, man. This is gonna end 0-0. Colombia. Oh. Like I said, no, chat. Colombia should be up like 5-2. Portugal have gotten absolutely battered today. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, bro. If you wanted to see goals tonight for this group, Congo versus Uzbekistan was the better watch. Unruly, what is this, brother? Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, South Korea out. Hey, look. They can hold that. This not Squid Games, bro. Yes. The only way that Portugal can now... So, the only way that Portugal and Argentina can meet is if they both make the final. Which, look, the witch doctor said that this is Portugal's year. Look, let's see if this brother knows something, okay? Like, let's see. I mean, well, Colombia are going to finish top of the group if it ends right now. A draw is good for Colombia. It's Portugal that needed to win. Colombia are top of the group. Portugal second. I mean, I would be a little annoyed too if I paid. Yo, the World Cup ticket pricing is crazy, bro. Like, you're paying like $1,000 to go. I would be mad if I paid $1,000 and I didn't see a goal. Yeah, y'all remember like that Ghanaian witch doctor that's been going viral? Y'all know who I'm talking about. How much time? 5 minutes. Yeah, this ended 0-0. This ended 0-0, brother. Portugal is my team. They don't look good tonight. They haven't looked good in the group stage. Only against Uzbekistan. Only against Uzbekistan. But, and I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Corner here for Colombia. Just whip it into the box. My God. Oh! Colombia score! 1-0! It's Davison Sanchez. It's offsides. It's offsides. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's onside. He onside. That's got to count. Did Congo just score again? Oh my God, Congo have just scored again. How is that off? Nah, what? Nah, this them La Liga VAR assistants. What a goal. What? Liao. Bro. I don't see Portugal scoring. I don't see Portugal scoring. I can't believe it, bro. 4 goals in Congo, Uzbekistan. 4. That wasn't offsides, though. I don't think so. I'm gonna need them to show whatever VAR or whatever angle they looked at, because the angle that they showed on TV, that was not offsides. Colombia in the box. Shot gets blocked. Oh my God. Good goalkeeping. Yeah, that shit's over, chat. This shit is over, chat. Oh my days. James for man of the match. No way they did his big toe. No way his big toe was offsides. His big toe offsides is crazy. That is crazy. Now that's brutal. Yep. Portugal versus Croatia, round of 32. Portugal versus Croatia. I cannot believe this ended 0-0. I am flabbergasted. I am stupefied. I am astonished. What other big words do I know? Whatever. We stop there. I can't believe this ended 0-0. Damn, we really got robbed. Damn, we really got robbed, bro, of Argentina versus Portugal. I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah. So now... Okay, so now, yeah, the only way that they can meet Ronaldo and Messi is if it's the final. That's about it. That's about it. There's still 4 games left, right? Argentina have already qualified. I think Algeria can qualify as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. I will be dropping a video tomorrow giving my predictions. I will be giving, yeah. I'm gonna drop a video early, all right? So I need you guys to be locked in, chat. But look, smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. Over 30 shots, no goals, right? Who would have known that Congo versus Uzbekistan was the match to watch tonight? Insane, bro. Insane. A bunch of Ferran Torres running around in front of goal for both teams. It is absolutely nuts. Yes, brother. Yes. I can't believe that Congo Uzbekistan had more goals. I'm baffled, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yep, DR Congo have qualified for the next round of the World Cup. Colombia look good. I think Colombia versus Ghana now. Colombia versus Ghana. So we're rooting for Colombia that day. Yes, sir. I need Ghana out of here. It's like I told you, man. The only thing that we know about Ghana is fufu and jollof. All right? It's time for y'all to pack it up. Time for you to pack it up, bruv. Yeah, like, it's so late. There's nobody to even redirect to, right? I can't believe it. Yeah, guys, I'm out of here. I'm out. Big up, people. We are back tomorrow, right? Predictions videos coming out. I'm gonna drop some kind of video about Real Madrid on the main channel. There's gonna be some news that pops, right? And then, unfortunately, I don't really want to do this match, but it's the only one for the day. South Africa versus Canada. So, vamos, South Africa. Yo, guys, big up, man. Everybody have a great night. And just have the notifications turned on. Smash that like button on your way out. Subscribe. And visit tribuna.com, right? Football website. They give you breaking news, articles. You can also make your own post, interact with the community. And they also have an app, Football Extra. Same thing. The link's top of the description. Guys, we're back tomorrow. Peace.